for spacious skies, for amber waves of grain, for purple mountain majesties above a fruited plain. America, America, God shed His grace on thee, and crowned thy good with brotherhood from sea to shining sea. Oh, beautiful for heroes proved in liberating strife, who more than self their country loves, and mercy more than life. America, America, God shed His grace on thee, and crowned thy good with brotherhood from sea to shining sea. So I'm looking around the room at all these talented people, and varied talents, but well, we'll see what happens this time. Well, the south side of Chicago, in a bad part of town, and if you go down there, you better just beware of a man named Leroy Brown. Oh, Leroy, for the trouble. You see, he's standing about 6'4". All the downtown ladies call him treetop lover. All the men just call him son. And it's bad, bad Leroy Brown, the baddest man in the whole damn town. Badder than old King Kong, meaner than a junkyard dog. Oh, Leroy, he a gambler, and he like his fancy clothes, and he like to wave his diamond rings on everybody's nose. He got a custom Continental, he got an Eldorado too. He got a 32 gun in his pocket for fun, got ways up in his shoe. And it's bad, bad Leroy Brown, the baddest man in the whole damn town. Badder than old King Kong, meaner than a junkyard dog. Well, Friday about a week ago, old Leroy shooting dice, and at the edge of the bar sat a girl named Dolores, and ooh, that girl looked nice. Well, he cast his eye upon her, and the trouble soon began. And old Leroy Brown learned a lesson about messing with the wife of a jealous man. And it's bad, bad Leroy Brown, the baddest man in the whole damn town. Badder than old King Kong, meaner than a junkyard dog. You know the two men took to fighting, but when they pulled him from the floor, old Leroy looked like a jigsaw puzzle with a couple of pieces gone. And it's bad, bad Leroy Brown, the baddest man in the whole damn town. Badder than old King Kong, meaner than a junkyard dog. Yes, he was badder than old King Kong, meaner than a junkyard dog. I'd like to thank the behavioral dance ensemble for stepping up with some choreography there.
Volleyball dancer.
I know, but there's poles everywhere.
Be still my heart.
Besides, I didn't bring my pill.
There is a house down in New Orleans. They organize its song, and it's been the ruin of many a poor boy. And God, I know I want. And my poor was a gambling man way down in New Orleans. Now the only thing that a gambler needs is a suitcase and a trunk, and the only time that he is satisfied is when he's on a drum. Well now, mother, tell your children not to do what I have done, to spend a life of sin and misery in the house of the rising sun. I got one foot on the platform, the other holds the train. I'm going back to New Orleans to wear that ball and chain. Yes, there is a house down in New Orleans. They call the rising sun, and it's been the ruin of many a poor boy. And God, I know I'm one. How many songs were you?
Just probably about 25 minutes. I'll let you know.
Okay.
25 songs.
He can do it. He can do it with his eyes closed.
All right. Well, from KTEL Records, yeah. And don't order now, we'll send you a set of Ginsu tonight.
We've got 2 sets. Actually, he had Ginsu and I did Indigestion. Yeah. That's what happens to me.
So feel free to sing along.
Okay.
Song written in 1939 by Arlen and Harburg. And they showed this movie every holiday season from the time I was a little kid. And it wasn't until we finally got an uncle who sprung for a color TV that we realized that part of it was in color. Yeah. Which didn't detract from our interest, you know. You've heard this before. Feel free to sing along. Somewhere over the rainbow, way up high, there's a land that I heard of once in a lullaby. Somewhere over the rainbow, skies are blue, and the dreams that you dare to dream really do come true. Someday I wish upon a star and wake up where the clouds are far behind me, where troubles melt like lemon drops away above the chimney tops. That's where you find me. Somewhere over the rainbow, bluebirds fly, birds fly over the rainbow. Why then, oh why can't I? If happy little bluebirds fly beyond the rainbow, why, oh why can't I?
Yeah, nice job.
Lone cowboy would ride out one dark and windy day. Upon a ridge he rested as he rode along his way, when all at once a mighty herd of red-eyed cows he saw, plowing through that ragged sky and up a cloudy draw. So all the ducks, all together, here we go. Here's one more verse. Their brands were still on fire and their hooves were made of steel. Their horns were black and shiny and their hot breath he could feel. And a bolt of fear ran through him as they came on through the sky, for he saw the riders coming hard and heard their mournful cry. Yippee-yi-oh! Oh, ghost riders in the sky. Their eyes are blank, their faces blurred, their shirts all soaked with sweat. They're riding hard to catch that herd, but they ain't caught 'em yet. They're doomed to ride forever on that range up in the sky, on horses snorting fire. As they ride on, hear them cry, yippee-yi-oh, yippee-yi-hey. Oh, ghost riders in the sky. Now as they rode on by him, he heard one call his name. If you want to save yourself from hell and riding on our range, then cowboy, change your ways today, oh, with us you will ride, trying to catch this devil's herd across across these endless skies. Yippee-yi-oh, yippee-yi-yay. Oh, ghost riders in the sky. Ghost riders in the sky. Ghost riders in the sky.
Hey,
Okay. So, Rick, it's a small room. I'll step away from the mic if you'll stand up.
You got one mic set up though?
yeah, we only got one mic.
We don't need another mic.
Okay.
Good. I don't need a mic for this song. I don't think you do either.
Got a big mic.
Anyone can't hear me, let me know. Small Texas town, I was just passing through. They were holding a dance in the pretty yellow moon. I smiled at a girl, she smiled at me too, and her eyes were blue. It really is lip sync. We danced every dance, then we went for a walk. Springtime romance, no need for talk. When the time came to bid her adieu, her eyes were blue on blue. Blue bonnet blue, her eyes were blue bonnet blue. Her smile was as warm as springtime in Texas. Her eyes were blue bonnet blue. Now the years roll past. I still hear that tune in my ear. We still dance with the big yellow moon. When she winks and smiles, still try walking, and her eyes still blue bonnet blue. Blue bonnet blue, her eyes are blue bonnet blue, and her smile still as warm as springtime in Texas, and her eyes still blue bonnet blue. Once more with me, baby. Blue bonnet blue, her eyes are blue bonnet blue, and her smile still as warm as springtime in Texas, and her eyes still blue bonnet blue.
Nice whistling, Rick.
Rick was auditioning for the Lakeside
He
Boys.
was doing the Milli Vanilli whistle. Milli Vanilli whistle, right?
So, Gene Dowdy, wherever you are, this was your homage tonight. Here we go. So, that was one of my songs, and here's another one of my songs. Let's see. I think they were, yeah, these were both written in Austin. So, there you go, a while back. fit to be tied. I walked out late last night. No matter how hard I tried, things just weren't right. I felt like I could cry. An old man spoke, bummed to smoke. He said, "Why you so down, son? You ain't old and broke and too far gone to try anymore." He told me, "Lay your burden down, lay your burden down, get some sleep, your troubles will keep till tomorrow." He told me, "Lay your burden down, brother, lay your burden down. Tomorrow just might be your lucky day." He said, "I can't recall all the twists and turns, the fakers and flakes, the bummers and burns that led me to where I am. I just rode the crest and hoped for the best. Now that it's over, I must confess, I just don't give a damn anymore." So I told him, "Lay your burden down, brother, lay your burden down, get some sleep, your troubles will keep till tomorrow." I told him, "Lay your burden down, just lay your burden down. Tomorrow just might be your lucky day. So lay your burden down, lay your burden down, get some sleep, your troubles will keep till tomorrow. And lay your burden down, just lay your burden down. Tomorrow just might be your lucky day."
So, is the thing about following Dave. Dave is so outgoing and personable and cheerful.
All us artistic people are.
All the things
I know.
So, for a change of pace,
Actually, the opposite.
maybe bring a bunch of my songs, and you probably have heard these a few times. Well, almost all. And this is the song that is not about what you think it's about. It's called "I Walked with an Angel."
Here we go.
Oh.
Dave.
It's nothing, yeah.
It's bad. Because my son is dead.
There you go.
I need you.
Oh, you came right up. Awesome. Thank you so much.
Fabulous.
You made our night. Thank you. Judy and Steve.
I walked with an angel somewhere stranded in the sky, looking down, down, down where all those broken dance to this. Slow dance. Blue rain falling down since my man left town. The weatherman calls sunny skies, but there's a storm in my eyes. My man knows me well. All those secrets you never tell. I'm so lost when we're apart. When he left, he tore my heart. Alone in my bed, all alone in my head, sitting waiting like for a train in my own private brain. One day, come home with tall tales of where he's roamed. Until then, I'm on my own, sad and lonely to the bone. Blue rain falling down since my man left town. The weatherman calls sunny skies, but there's a storm in my eyes. Blue rain, blue rain, blue rain.
Are you taking requests?
Uh-oh. You can give it a shot, but what are the odds that I'm in that tuning? Give it a shot.
Monochrome? Sorry,
Not
Another
not in
time.
that tuning. Not anywhere near that tuning.
another
How
time.
about Kodachrome?
Nowhere near that tuning. But keep that thought. Hold that thought. That'll come in handy a little later. What am I doing? Oh, yes. So, I wrote this after reading the book, No Land to Light On. I forget the author's name. I meant to write it down, I did not. It's a fabulous book. It's a sad book, but, and it has to do with a couple after the, we all call it the Muslim ban that you know who enacted. So this is called Migration. Birds feel pain and wounds at their wings. They take to the sky and leave everything behind. It's a strong agitation that triggers vibration. They look to the sun and they climb. The weather decrees, there's no place they can be. With nowhere to lay, forever in light. Your home is not safe, so you finally leave. Take to the road and the sins you see alone. Dying from hunger, war's constant thunder. You look to the sun as you go. A path degrees, there's no place you can be. Nowhere to lay, you're forever in light. A small piece of paper and dot on a map. Somewhere that's safer, it's too much to ask for you. No language or customs, no one you can trust. It's just that the sun that is true. A madman decrees, there's no place you can be. With nowhere to lay, you're forever in Birds feel pain and wounds at their wings. They take to the sky and leave everything behind. It's a strong agitation that triggers vibration. They look to the sun and they climb. The weather decrees, there's no place they can be. Nowhere to lay, forever in light. A madman decrees, there's no place you can be. Nowhere to lay, you're forever in light. And I play more than one guitar because I do strange things to them in terms of tuning. And let me see if I can get this one stupid hair that I kept almost swallowing through that last song. I admire it.
You wish it did.
You know, if you're outside, there are bugs. If you're inside, there's hair. Sometimes. Yeah, I thought I'd never complain about
They're
hair.
both in the same boat.
Well, this is the first time I'm doing this song in front of a live audience. Please be kind.
We're always kind.
You are always kind. It was unplanned. The night she was dead to his choice. He was kinder than a tender trembling in his voice. And when he heard down on one knee, give me your word and marry me. Shaking her head, she cried, you might mean well, but I decide, she was so young when her life came undone. Then one night, her father yelled, you'll go straight to hell, yes you might. Here's what you'll do, you'll see it through. You'll be a bride with a child inside. Shaking her head, she cried, you might mean well, but I decide. The day arrived with picket lines and gruesome signs. Angry words were heard and a scared, lonely girl. Holier than you, he knew what to do. You give it away, you have no say. Shaking her head, she cried, you might mean well, but I
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Okay, which one am I gonna do? You know what? I'm gonna go right out on this now. Right out here. Switch the order.
Wow. You rebel, you.
This is new. So it's based on, or was inspired, it's actually based on an interview Paul Simon did after the release of his now Grammy-nominated new new release called 7 Songs. And the question was this your swan song? Is this it? And he basically said, no.
Good.
And that's what this song is about. It's called I Ask. He packed his life into suitcases, found a cabin on a plane, reviewing years of names and faces in whatever time remains. He said, I'm really not that deep. It's just more near the surface. Visions come in my sleep and point me to my purpose. This isn't the prophecy it claims. This isn't my final gasp. It's just the next dream that came from questions I still ask. I ask. He hears the sea hiss in his ears. He hears angels he's praying. He feels the sky crouching so near. He hears heaven call his name. But I'm not done with my work here. I just need inspiration. Let me see it clear. One more revelation. This isn't the prophecy he claims. This isn't my final gasp. It's just the next dream that came from questions I still ask. I ask. This isn't the prophecy he claims. This isn't my final gasp. It's just the next dream that came from questions I still ask. I Well, my sister, I did do it yesterday at the Eagles Nest, and my sister, it was the first time for her hearing it, and her thought was, if you don't end it with something, a nod to Paul Simon, then you did it wrong. Well, good.
Speaking of
All right,
photographs.
last one. This is a song really about being free to be who you are. It's called Free. Oh, and I want to thank Art for putting this together. I'm riding a river ridden on this sun-soaked road, thinking
It's a still life watercolor of a now late afternoon, as the sun shines through the curtain lace and shadows wash the room, and we sit and drink our coffee, couched in our indifference like shells upon the shore. You can hear the ocean roar in the dangling conversation and the superficial sighs, borders of our lives. And you read your Emily Dickinson, and I my Robert Frost, and we note our place with bookmarkers and measure what we've lost. Like a poem poorly written, we are verses out of rhythm, couplets out of rhyme, in sync of faded time, and the dangling conversation and the superficial sighs, the borders of our lives. Yes, we speak of things that matter, with words that must be said. Can analysis be worthwhile? Is the theater really dead? And now the room is softly faded, and I only kiss your shadow. I cannot feel your hand. You're a stranger now unto me, lost in the dangling conversation and the superficial sighs, the borders of our lives.
Yeah, nice job.
From the parsley, sage, rosemary, and thyme album. From the parsley, sage, rosemary, and thyme.
I found your letter in my mailbox today. You were just checking if I was okay. If I still miss you, well, you know what they say. Just one saw in a very blue moon, once in a very blue moon. Just one saw in a very blue moon, and I feel one coming on soon. No need to tell me that we can be friends, or help me get on my feet again. Do I still miss you? Well, just now and then. Just one saw in a very blue moon, once in a very blue moon. Just one saw in a very blue moon, and I feel one coming on soon. There's a blue moon shining when I'm reminded of what we've been through. Just a blue moon shining, don't it ever shine down on you. 'Cause you act like it never even hurt you at all, and I'm the only one getting up from a fall. Tell me you don't feel it, do you recall? Just one saw in a very blue moon, once in a very blue moon. Just one saw in a very blue moon, and I feel one coming on soon. Just once in a very blue moon. If there were any justice in the world, I would be like bringing you back up to the sort of energetic, uplifting area that Dave was in. But there's no justice in the world. I'm afraid we're going to keep going deeper into depression here. Our friend Dave Mason was supposed to be here.
That's right.
And I was really looking forward to meeting him, as we all were, in person. But unfortunately, he and his wife got COVID, and they got kind of sick, and were feeling really crappy, and had to cancel their trip. I think they're on the mend.
Yeah, absolutely.
So we'll look forward to seeing them next year sometime. But in the meantime, why not do a Dave Mason song?
Yeah.
Oh, awesome. Great.
You know what? I'm going to fix this thumb pick because it messed me up before and it's messing me up again. Okay. There's a story I know of a time long ago. Two brothers were born late December, where bleak blizzards blew, sunny days cold and few. 'Twas a winter folks still remember, and the townspeople cried for a mother who died giving birth to her precious cargo. Oh, the frontier was rough, and the boys had it tough. In the Badlands you'll find West Fargo.
I would say 6 or 7. About 20, 25 minutes.
I'll do whatever. Just I never so I'll just when it give me the clue, I'll just say okay, I won't do that.
They were sons of a man who had strong callous hands. He kept a few head on the prairie. Though he never forsook his deep faith in the book, life certainly had made him weary. He helped them along, taught his boys right from wrong, but never again did he marry. When his wife passed away, he was once heard to say, there is just so much hope one can carry. The winds blow high and the winds blow low, and the trees all must dance to its bidding. Seasons come and seasons go, 'tis forever the season for killing. From down in the south came the news word of mouth, a war between brother and brother, over freedom and slave and the way men behave. The boys sat and talked these things over. As planets collide, they chose different sides, believing they each had good reason. But the thickness of blood turned to water and mud in the battlefields there but for treason. Deny or ignore this despicable war, slaughtered nigh on 1 million people. In July '63, Meade and Robert E. Lee met in sight of the Gettysburg steeple. Our man lost both sons, more than 300 tons of lead slew a whole generation. Just 3 bloody days, 50,000 erased in a war that still divides the nation. And the winds blow high and the winds blow low, and the trees all must dance to its bidding. Seasons come and seasons go, 'tis forever the season for killing. They say slavery's gone, we all know that they're wrong. It continues, alas, unabated. And still we prefer to solve problems with war, build shrines to the dead and the faded. We give daughters and sons to the powerful ones who decide what we live for and die for. And still we must become slaves to the wicked. This is life, and we get what we pray for. Still the winds blow high and the winds blow low, and the trees all must dance to its bidding. Seasons come and seasons go, 'tis forever the season for killing.
John, you faked me out. You started doing that when I applauded. I said that's got to be the end.
Was that you?
How dare he?
That was.
I'm not perfect.
You're not?
Nope. Far from it.
Well, if we would just say that's all, folks, at the end of the song, it'd be a fine.
That's right.
Oh, ring-a-ding, oh, ring-a-ding, little bird, oh, ring-a-ding, oh, ring-a-ding, little bird, oh, ring-a-ding, oh, ring-a-ding, little bird, how silly sound the raindrops are dancing at my feet. Tingling on my face, it seems to sparkle, yet it beats for me. And it's scattered by a dream of raindrops to the night. The song I hear is jingling and sweetly does it call. Oh, ring-a-ding, oh, ring-a-ding, oh, ring-a-ding bird, sing your song for me. Hey, little bird, I walk beneath the trees, and I see an ageless man who plays a timeless tune upon a golden banjo, and he sings a song of laughter and sadness that whispers through the darkness of the trees. Oh, ring-a-ding, oh, ring-a-ding, little bird, oh, ring-a-ding, oh, ring-a-ding, little bird, oh, ring-a-ding, oh, ring-a-ding, little bird, oh, ring-a-ding. Oh, ring-a-ding bird in the ding-dong tree, won't you sing your song to me, crazy little bird of my dreams? And now I see a dancing boy swings the tones and marks the time. Catch the wind that blows his blues away. That's the hardest thing in the world. I couldn't do it. Oh, ring-a-ding bird, can't you see the sadness that whispers in his eyes? Little bird, oh, ring-a-ding, oh, ring-a-ding, little bird, oh, ring-a-ding, oh, ring-a-ding, little bird, oh, ring-a-ding. Oh, ring-a-ding bird sitting high, I wonder now why you don't fly away, little bird of my dreams. Hey, little bird, please set me free, I beg of you. For now I see a strange young girl who's standing there, and she cries alone beneath the branches that hang in splendor. Who she might be, Lord, I'll never know until I'm free. Must I pass her by? How I wish you could hear what is calling on these strange young girls. Set me free from the spell and hold me to thy breast, and lead me through the woodland to the call that I hear, oh ring-a-ding, oh ring-a-ding, little bird, oh ring-a-ding, oh ring-a-ding, little bird, oh ring-a-ding, oh ring-a-ding, little bird, oh ring-a-ding, oh little bird. Well, that one little bit there, it's not just that the picking is hard. This is the hardest song I do, and I just learned how to do it. I've been wanting to learn how to do this song for 40 years.
Who wrote it?
Bert Janich. Oh, that's right, I should be mentioning these things.
It's a beautiful song.
So it's a Bert Janich song off of his first album. So he was doing that when he was 19 or 20.
Great.
So I was going to say, so not only is the picking complicated there, but he also, the lyric goes it's kind of a syncopated lyric that fits a whole bunch of stuff in between phrases, musical phrases, and it's like, I got it right once, practicing.
Are the Guinness people aware of that?
All right. I said that was the hardest thing I do, and then I'm going to do this.
Drink water, that's hard, you know?
See? I was 19 when I came to town. They called it the summer of love. They were burning babies, burning flags, the hawks against the doves. I took a job in the steamy down on Caldwell Street. I fell in love with the laundry girl who was working next to me. She was a rare thing, fine as a bee's wing, so fine a breath of wind might blow her away. She was a lost child, she was running wild. She said, as long as there's no price on love, I'll stay. And you wouldn't want me any other way. Brown hair zigzag around her face in a look of half surprise. Like a fox caught in the headlights, there was animal in her eyes. She said, young man, oh can't you see, I'm not the factory kind. If you don't take me out of here, I'll surely lose my mind. She was a rare thing, fine as a bee's wing, so fine that I might crush her where she lay. She was a lost child, she was running wild. She said, as long as there's no price on love, I'll stay. And you wouldn't want me any other way. We busked around the market towns and picked fruit down in Kent. And we would tinker lamps and pots and knives wherever we went. And I thought that we might settle down, get a few acres done, fire burning in the hearth and babies on the rug. She said, oh man, you foolish man, it surely sounds like hell. You might be lord of half the world, but you'll not own me as well. She was a rare thing, fine as a bee's wing, so fine a breath of wind might blow her away. She was a lost child, she was a running wild. She said, as long as there's no price on love, I'll stay. And you wouldn't want me any other way. She thought we shouldn't stay for the frost, and I thought maybe we should. We were drinking more in those days, and tempers reached a pitch, and like a fool I let her run with the rambling itch. And the last I heard, she was sleeping rough back on the dirty beat, white horse in her hip pocket and a wolfhound at her feet. And they say that she got married once, a man named Rolly Brown, but even a gypsy caravan was too much settling down. And they say her flower is fading now, hard weather and hard booze. Maybe that's just the price you pay for the chains you refuse. She was a rare thing, fine as a bee's wing, and I miss her more than ever words could say. If I could just taste all of her wildness now, if I could hold her in my arms today, then I wouldn't want her any other way. Okay, well. Well, for the longest time, so this is a short song and then sort of an average length song, I think.
Is that the song?
If you had asked me most of my life, I guess, who the greatest singer-songwriter in my lifetime was, I would have answered Bob Dylan without thinking.
Yeah, you don't have
But then I thought about it and realized that the correct answer is Joni Mitchell.
I wonder why.
Now, I'm not throwing this open for argument. You know, if you feel otherwise, go right ahead and feel otherwise. That is the correct answer. Light up your lazy blue eyes. Moons up, nights up, taking the town by surprise. Nighttime, and now we go. City nighttime, must you get ready so slow? There are places to come from, places to go. Night in the city looks pretty to me. Night in the city looks fine. Music comes spilling out into the street. Colors go flashing in time. Take off, take off, take off your stay-at-home shoes. Break off, shake off, chase off your stay-at-home blues. Stairway down to the crowds in the street. They go their way, looking for faces to greet. But we are both laughing with no one to meet. Night in the city looks pretty to me. Night in the city looks fine. Music comes spilling out into the street. Colors go waltzing in time.
This is last two. This is
Last one? Okay.
Sometimes an album, when you hear it, well, I want to say something. When I first heard that first Joni Mitchell album, which was in an apartment in college, and a friend of mine had the album, and she put it on the turntable, and I just, all of a sudden, the world stopped.
Yeah.
And I was just transfixed.
Yep.
And listen to this whole thing, it was like magic. It was like going into a magical world. And the album finished, we turned over the second side, remember sides, and we played that.
Yeah.
And it was done, and I said, play it again. And we did, from beginning to end. It was just, I still, to this day, I can recall that feeling. It's like a Proust thing or something. So, this one is by probably the most prolific songwriter of all time. Some person called Anonymous. And it's kind of an English folk song. And a number of people have covered it, but the most famous version probably is the one done by John Morton. And it's called Spencer the Rover. This tune was composed by Spencer the Rover, as valiant a man as ever left home. He had been much reduced and it caused great confusion, and that was the reason he started to From Yorkshire to Rotherham, he set out to ramble. And weary of traveling, he sat down to rest. By the foot of yon mountain lay a clear flowing fountain. Bread and cold water, he himself did refresh. With night fast approaching, to the woods he resorted. With woodbine and ivy, his bed for two. And he dreamt about sighing, lamenting and crying. Go home to your family and rambling full sea. 'Twas the 5th day of November, I've reason to remember, when first he arrived home to his family and friends. And they did stand so astounded, surprised and dumbfounded, to see such a stranger once more in their sight. And his children come around him with their prattle-prattling stories, with their prattle-prattling stories to drive him away. And he's happy as those who have thousands of riches. Contented he'll remain and not ramble. This tune was composed by Spencer the Rover, as valiant a man has ever left home. And he didn't much reduce it, and it caused great confusion. And that was the reason he started to run.
Because they were,
So I got what should have been about 500.
and we would be.
Hecklers,
No hecklers, no
security,
hecklers.
security.
Happy to have something more forward, so we make
Okay.
such a difference.
What an awesome time. I mean, we don't have like the hugest crowd, but we have quality.
There we go.
Thank you, Brett.
Check for the mail. NJ. This one is called Artificial Intelligence. In this world of technology, a new age has begun. Force made of coded wires, changing what we've done. AI is changing the game. AI is not just a dream. It can learn and it can think and make decisions too. Solve problems and create things we never knew. AI is changing the game. AI is not just a dream. It's taking over jobs and tasks that were once just for man. But it's also helping us to make a better plan. AI is changing the game. AI is not just a dream. New kind of intelligence that's here to stay. We must learn to coexist and find a way to play with AI. AI is changing the game. AI is not just a dream. Cheat sheet here. Oh yeah, okay. This is called Teardrops.
Do you need help or you all set?
Teardrops, 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 tears I've been through a lot. I've had loss and pain. Tears have I heard they fall like rain. Teardrops, what's going on? We've lost our mind. The plague, hate strong, just a matter of time. School children wish. Protectors have failed, life once cherished, still no one's in jail. Let's come together, watch it all spin. It's now or never, mustn't give in. Turn back time, take what's been brought, blinders for the blind, just food for thought. Lies with power, convincingly true, hour by hour, divide me and you. We've been through a lot. We've had loss and pain. Tears have we got a four-line rain. I don't want to trouble you, more coming your way. Righteous decisions, convincingly brave, skillful incision, a self-serving king. We come together, watch it all end. It's now or never, mustn't give in. Thank you. During the pandemic, a lot of us lived in Zoom, and Mark Bishop Evans turned me on to this original Zoom that was out of Manhattan. And so, whatever day it was, like it was a Wednesday afternoon, I would go there and make friends, just like elsewhere. There was this great poet. His name is Donald Scott Manus, and he wrote some awesome stuff. One day he posted this poem on Facebook, and I said, oh, that's a great song. So, I don't know if it's great, but it should be. But it is a song. And the name of the song is I Woke One Day. I woke one day, I was two. Life was good, my troubles few. Blinded by my mother's hug, within her arms so warm and snug. I woke one day, I was 5, always thrilled to be alive. My life was mostly G.I. Joes, banged up knees and running nose. I woke one day, I was 10, too young to say I remember when. I wish I was grown up, I'd say, said, I don't wish your life away. When you get older like me and Dad, you look back at the life you had. You wish you could go back again to every days when you were 10. years. Mom was gone so many years. Suddenly I had been hurled headlong into a grown-up world with bills to pay and meals to plan. Overnight a boy to man. I woke one day at 37. Mom and Dad were both in heaven. Single life had long been done. I found a wife and had a son. More years went by and time go by. Pages turning much too fast. I woke today, my eyes got misty. Holy God, I'm over 60. How quickly my script of life had passed. Pages turning much too fast. The years been by and life unwound. Days and months and years compound. I used to scoff when I was told your life flies by as you get old. It's true that time accelerates as well as time, for no one waits. To live your fullest life you must before you should return to dust. Ronald Scott Mavis. Okay, this next one is an instrumental. It's called Another WIP.
Oh, man.
I'm going to change guitars right now. I did hit the boot. Oh yeah, I know what you're up here for. You're going to adjust. Yes.
If I need to. If I need to.
Yeah, if you need to. You probably will, but... Okay. This was in tune when I bought it. We'll see if it still
I have
is.
one like that too.
We all bought something that was in tune.
Not some of us.
And some things just never stay in tune. It sounds good enough. Okay, oh, I need a cable on this. Key of 2. When I was a kid, we were all kids at one point in time, a big highlight of my week was to go downtown and look through all the records. This was called vinyl. Long ago, living in my childhood home, Saturday, went to Mitchell's department store. Lower floors, bins and bins of vinyl. This week's release, the altered beat, flipping through liner notes and pictures, gods of the day, photos risque. She lives on Love Street, Laney's lawn on Love Street. Make a choice, only one I could afford. My inner voice helps me choose, so rest assured. My collection growing, $4.69 each. I'll be foregoing, so save your speed. Next week's selection marked in my memories, on reflection none, unless there's one. But cassettes and compact disc, none have lasted. Vinyl sitting, how I missed. One day, while looking through memories, standing, LP still there. It seems unfair, an old friend waiting, the warm sound baiting, the cracks and scares, the pops and scares, justified rewards, and lives once more. She lives on Love Street.
Yeah.
It's called Get It Right. Nothing to say, so I'll just play my guitar for you loud and clear, and for the ears. No message here, and I'll stay clear of politics and other things no one really wants to hear. Get ready, I'll just play it, hoping I can get it right. Yeah! Get it right. Don't wanna stop it till it's right. Give me some self-indulgence, play this guitar loud and clear. Nothing to say, so I'll just play my guitar for you loud and clear. Melody for the ears. No message here, and I'll stay clear of politics and other things no one really wants to hear. Getting ready, I'll just play it, hoping I can get it right. Yeah! Get it right. Don't wanna stop it till it's right. Give me some self-indulgence, play this guitar loud and clear. Oh. Back in the day when we used to have live things and songwriter circles where they gave you a prompt, I was given this prompt and I said, holy cow, how am I going to do anything with this? This came out and it's called And the Waves Keep Rolling Along. Kind of dark. Wonder how can you, how do you? Wonder how do you know? Time and tides wait for no one, caught in the wheels. This thing called life, messages loving our songs. Lost in chaos, trying to belong. Silly man singing a song tries to change the world, right all the wrong. Holding time with barely a rhyme, and the waves keep rolling along. Our deepest wounds are seldom seen. No one's immune, nor the unclean. Waste words on those deserted of silence, for ahead of photos, practicing tolerance. Silly man singing a song tries to change the world, right all the wrong. Holding time with barely a rhyme, and the wave keeps rolling along. How can you, how do you? Wonder how do you know? Angels in the high notes, demons in the low, destined for misquote. The status quo. Sometimes you must hurt, even lose to gain life's greatest lessons. I learned through pain. Sailing and singing a song change the world. For my last one, this is called Once Heaven. Snuffed out by fear and dread, holding on with both hands, trying to understand, 'cause it matters to me. Things could turn out to be better than today. Now pause, 'cause it matters to me. 'Cause once seems house of cards falling, reaching glimmer of hope as days roll by, smiles return electrified, 'cause it matters to me. Though we're tired and weary, now see possibilities reach a new apogee. Once heaven, heaven now.
I usually do this song around on Veterans Day,
My favorite.
and you got your tissues ready, Rick?
My favorite.
It's written by Eric Bowen, and it's called Waltz of Matilda. When I was a young man, I carried me back, and I lived a free life water over, from the Murray's green basin to the dusty outback. I waltzed my Matilda all over, and in 1915 my country said, son, it's time to stop your rambling, there's work to be done. So they gave me a tin hat and they gave me a gun, and they sent me away to the war. And the band played Waltzing Matilda as the ship pulled away from the quay. And through all the tears, the flag waving and cheers, we sailed out to Gallipoli. And how I remember that terrible day when our blood stained the sand and the water, and how in that hell that they called Suvla Bay, we're butchered like lambs at the slaughter. Johnny Turk, he was ready, oh, he primed himself well. He rained us with bullets and he showered us with shell. And in 5 minutes flat, we were all blown to hell. Nearly blown clean half home to Australia. And the band played Waltzing Matilda as we set out to bury our slain. We buried ours, then the Turks buried theirs, then it started all over again. Well, those that were living just tried to survive that mad world of blood, death, and fire. And for 10 weary weeks I kept myself alive, while the corpses around me piled higher. Then a big Turkish shell knocked me arse overhead, and when I awoke in the hospital bed, I saw what it had done, and I wished that I were dead. For I knew there were worse things than dying. And no more I'll go waltzing Matilda in the green bush so far and near. We're all humped and pegged. Well, a man needs both legs. No more waltzing Matilda for me. They collected the wounded, the crippled, the maimed, and they shipped us all home to Australia. The armless, the legless, the sick, the insane, those proud wounded heroes of Suvla. And as the ship turned around in a circular key, I looked at the place where my leg used to be, and thank Christ there was no one there waiting for me to mourn, to grieve, and to pity. and the band played Waltzing Matilda. As they carried us down the gangway, but nobody cheered. They just stood there and stared. Then they turned off their faces away. So now every April I sit on my porch as I watch the parade pass before me, and I see my old comrades, how proudly they march, reviving their dreams of past glory. And I see the old men, all tired, stiff and sore, those old weary heroes of a forgotten war. And the young people ask, what are they marching for? And I ask myself the same question. And the band played Waltzing Matilda, and the old men still answer the call. But year after year, their numbers grow fewer. Soon no one will march here at all. Everybody, waltzing Matilda, waltzing Matilda, who'll come a waltzing Matilda with me? And their ghosts can be heard as they march along the billabong. Who'll come a waltzing Matilda with me?
Thanks, Jay.
Terrific.
Yep.
Now on a lighter note,
Lighter than that?
I was walking through the woods, just minding my own. Went down the path ahead of me, just chewing on a bone. Sat Mr. Coyote, just as bold as can be, Lord. I was just hoping and praying, was it gonna chew on me? I got those coyote blues. I got those coyote blues. So if you got a little chihuahua or a little baby cat, you better pay attention and know right where they're at. 'Cause a coyote comes out and he prowls at night, and just one of them might be enough to whet his appetite. I got those coyote blues. I got those coyote blues. Said I don't know what is after but I sure hope it ain't you and me. Take a tip from Singing Spirit, don't mess with Mr. Coyote. So if you're out with your family for a powwow lunch, don't feed the coyote, 'cause I got a hunch he's here to stay, and he won't go away, no. And if you go ahead and feed him, you might be his next on the tray. I got those coyote blues. I got those coyote blues. So it's the end of my story. It's strange but true. If you go feed coyotes, they might just wanna munch on you. I got those coyote blues. I got those coyote blues. Said I don't know what he's after, but it's sure hope it ain't you and me. Take a tip from Singing Spirit, don't mess with Mr. Coyote. There ain't no bloody sheep in the audience.
It's not what John Twist says.
Now, I went to see this guy a couple months ago, or a month ago, I guess. I can't remember. I went to see. When was it?
September 16th.
Yeah, something like that. And he just got inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Yay!
Willie Nelson.
Whoa.
90 years old.
Whoa.
This isn't one he wrote, though. Baby, I didn't love you quite as often as I could have. Maybe I didn't treat you quite as good as I should have. If I made you feel second best, girl, I'm sorry I was blind. You were always on my mind. You were always on my mind. Maybe I didn't hold you all those lonely, lonely times. I guess I never told you I'm so happy that you're mine. Little things I should have said and done, I just never took the time. You were always on my mind. You were always on my mind. Tell me that your sweet love hasn't died, and give me one more chance to keep you satisfied. I'll keep you satisfied. I made you feel uncomfortable, I just never took the time. You were always on my mind. 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 Okay, folks. Now I'm gonna do a Youngblood song. And this is my sentiment for the world today and how it should be. Love is but a song we sing. Fear's the way we die. You can make the mountains ring or hear an angel cry. Though the bird is on the wing, you may not know why. Come on, people now, smile on your brother. Everybody get together, try to love one another right now. Some may come and some may go. We will surely pass. When the one that left us here returns to us at last, we are but a moment's sunlight fading in the grass. Come on, people now, smile on your brother. Everybody get together, try to love one another right now. Come on, people now, smile on your brother. Everybody get together, try to love one another right now. Now if you hear the song I'm singing, you will understand. You hold the key to love and fear, all in your trembling hand. Just one key unlocks them both. It's there at your command. Come on, people now, smile on your brother. Everybody get together, try to love one another right now. Come on, people now, smile on your brother. Everybody get together, try to love one another right now. One more time. Come on, people now, brother, everybody get together. Try to love one another right now. Right now. Right now. Well, you're a slave driver, aren't you? Now, this is a song that was written by, and I was telling Diane about it on the way up. It's dedicated to the Seminole people. Ever since the days of old, men have searched for wealth untold. They dig for silver and for gold and leave the empty hole. And way down south in the Everglades, where the white water, black water roll, the white water, the eagle flies and the otters play in the land of the Seminole. So blow, blow, Seminole wind, blow like you never gonna blow again. I'm calling to you like a long lost friend. I know who you are. And blow, blow from the Okeechobee all the way up to Mackinac. Blow across the home of the Seminole, the alligators and the guard. Progress came and took its toll, and in the name of flood control, they made their plan and they drained the land. Now the glades of gold are dry. And last time I walked in the swamp, I sat upon the cypress stump. I listened close and I heard the ghost of Osceola cry. So blow, blow, Seminole wind, blow like you never gonna blow again. I'm calling to you like a long lost friend. I know who you are. And blow, blow from the Okeechobee all the way up to Mackinac. Blow across the home of the Seminole, the alligators and the guard. Away, hey, way ahead, way, hey, hey, way ahead, way, hey, way ahead, way, hey, way ahead. Blow, blow, Seminole wind, blow like you never gonna blow again. I'm calling to you like a long lost friend. I know who you are. And blow, blow from the Okeechobee all the way up to Mackinac. Blow across the home of the Seminole, the alligators and the guard. This is another song I do about this time of year. I don't know if I'll do that one. I think I'll do this one. Rick likes it.
That's not what he told me.
And Art likes it.
It's not what he told Rick.
You know I like it.
The Dutchman's not the kind of man who keeps his thumb jammed in the dam that holds his dreams in. But that's a secret only Margaret knows. When Amsterdam is going in the summer, Margaret brings him breakfast she believes in. He thinks the tulips bloom beneath the snow. He's as mad as he can be, but Margaret only sees that sometimes. Sometimes she sees her unborn children in his eye. Let us go to the banks of the ocean, where the walls rise above the Zuyder Zee. Long ago, I used to be a young man, and dear Margaret remembers that for me. The Dutchman still wears wooden shoes and a cap and coat that Margaret patched with love there within. Sometimes he thinks he's still in Rotterdam, and he watches the tugboats go down the canal, calls out to them when he thinks he knows the captain. Till Margaret comes to take him home again. On unforgiving streets he stumbles, Margaret takes his arm. Sometimes he thinks he's alone and calls her name. Let us go to the banks of the ocean, where the walls rise above the Zuyder Zee. Long ago, I used to be a young man, and dear Margaret remembers that for me. The winter whirls, the windmills round. Margaret winds his muffler tighter. They sit in the kitchen. Some tea with whiskey keeps away the dew. And he calls out to her as she makes the beds up. She's singing some old love song. One that Margaret knew when it was very new. He hums a line or two. They sing together in the dark. The Dutchman falls asleep. Margaret blows the candle out. Let us go to the banks of the ocean, where the walls rise above the Zuyder Zee. Long ago, I used to be a young man, and dear Margaret remembers that for me. Let us go to the banks of the ocean, where the walls rise above the Zuyder Zee. long ago. I used to be a young man, and dear Margaret remembers that for me.
Yeah, yeah.
When I go up there, can you just make sure that I'm in the picture?
Oh, sure.
And, you know, Jay said something, it wasn't today, it was a while ago, he said that he wanted to come up for this because we get to see each other before the holidays. I think it's a great idea. You know, we see each other virtually a long time, but we don't see each other in person. Anyway, so I wasn't going to do this tune, but it was, we were watching the CMAs, and they had a little tribute to Jimmy Buffett. So, I like this tune, so I'm going to do it.
Get a free shirt.
I think we heard it last night. Mother, Mother Ocean, I have heard you call. Wanted to sail upon the waters since I was 3 feet tall. You see it all. You see it all. Watch them railroad you, switch from sails to steam. In your belly, your treasure that you would ever see. Most of them dreams, most of them dreams. Yes, I am a pirate, 200 years too late. The cannons don't thunder, there's nothing to plunder. Of an over 40 victim of fate, riding to wait, riding to wait. Now I've done a bit of small thing, I've earned a share of grass. I made enough money to buy my Andy, but this got away so fast. Never been to rest, never been to rest. Now I've been drunk down for over 2 weeks. I passed out in a rally and I sprung a few leaks. But I try to stop wishing, gotta go fishing. I'm down to rock bottom again with just a few friends, just a few friends. I go for younger women, live with several wives, and though I ran away, will come back one day. I can still manage to smile. It just takes a while. It just takes a while. Mother, Mother Ocean, after all these years I've found my occupation hasn't been. My occupation's just not around. I feel like I'm drowned, forget uptown. I feel like I'm drowned. Let's do.
With the young kid there, the English
I want
kid.
to do. Yes. Because Dolores is here, I have to do this too. This is one that Gordon Lightfoot didn't write, but he used to sing. I was sitting in my hotel room, strumming my old guitar. Not much to do when you're far away and playing some smoky bar. tear came to her eye, and she said, I used to be a country singer. I can sing a taxi line. My husband, he opened light was brighter. He was a real good friend of mine. Well, she told me that her husband died and her son was overseas. I could tell by her eyes and her broken smile she was lonely just like me. She asked me if I'd listened to her tape when she was young. She said, I can't sing now, I forget the words, but my voice is almost gone. And she said, I used to be a country singer. I could sing the lead taxi line. My husband, he's a young light was Carter. Kitty Wells was a real good friend of mine. Oh, I cried inside, but I couldn't tell if it was her for me. So I grabbed my axe and we sang a song in two-part harmony. Ever since that day when I'm feeling down and I can't find a happy tune, I just think of that maid and the feeling she gave when she seemed to clean my room. And she said, I used to be a country singer. I can sing the lead taxi line. My husband, he could young light was Carter. Kitty Wells was a real good friend of mine. I used to be a country singer. I can sing the lead taxi line. My husband, he could young light was Carter. Kitty Wells was a real good friend of mine. Kitty Wells was a real good friend of mine.
Silky smooth.
Everything now they hear. I love it. Say, you gotta do that. This is great. I love playing. Make sure I change that battery.
Garden song.
No, I like our song. This one, Jeanette. No, Jeanette likes this one. We both like it. Somewhere in time, I really know, but I can't remember. We share a secret I'll never tell. Can you believe that this is happening again? Familiar voice, familiar in your heart, but it's part of mine. And as sure as I'm falling in love with you now, I have loved you somewhere in time. Somewhere in time you were, but I can't recall the place. Maybe the future, maybe the past, but I recognize the look of love on your face. Familiar arms, familiar side in your heart, but it's part of mine. is familiar. You're part of this heart of mine. And as sure as I'm falling in love with you now, I love you somewhere in time. And as sure as I'm falling in love with you now, I have loved you somewhere in So, this is a Bill Staines tune. It's not river though. It's not river. Was clear and the stars were shining and the moon came up so quiet inside, and all those people gathered round and the band was a tuning. I can hear them now, they coming through the light. You were dressed in blue and you looked so lovely, just a gentle flower of a small town girl. You took my hand and we stepped to the music, and with a single smile you became my world. And we danced all night to the fiddle and the banjo, drifting tunes to fill the air. So long ago, but I still remember when we fell in love at the Roosevelt Fair. Now we courted well, and we courted dearly, and we rocked flowers on the front porch chair. Then the year went by from the time that I met you, and it made you mine at the Roosevelt Fair. And we danced all night to the fiddle and the banjo, drifting tunes to fill the air. So long ago, but I still remember when we fell in love at the Roosevelt So here's a song from a lover, and here's a tune that they can share. May they dance all night to the fiddle and the banjo, the way we did at Roosevelt Fair. May they dance all night to the fiddle and the banjo, the way we did at Roosevelt Fair. Roosevelt Fair. pretty sure. There's a story behind this. This is another Dave Mallett tune. It's called Hope for One and All. Now, I didn't even tell Jeanette this. Jeanette and I have gotten, we go to so many Dave Mallett concerts, we've gotten to know the band. And one of our friends is Susan Ramsey, who's his fiddle and viola player. And I called Susan the other day, and I said, is there any, I said, if I write to Dave, he'll never respond. He said, is there any chance that he can mention this to him, and maybe he would do it? You know, the last song of the Boston segment tomorrow. And she said that she could talk to him, that she did talk to him, but I haven't heard anything back yet. Now, if he does it, if he shows up tomorrow, that's terrific, but he may not. He just may not show up tomorrow. So
But he may.
I'm gonna do it instead.
But he might show up.
He might, he could. Hope for one and all. See if it goes over good tomorrow. If the morning star still disappears behind the sky blue, if people rise and go to work just like they always do, as long as young folks fall in love and kids keep growing tall, when the earth below and the sky above, there's hope for one and all. If the moves the deep blue sea and moves the hearts of men, if the world keeps turning quietly, oh, here we go again. If the winter grass turns April green, if the rain begins to fall, if there's water flowing from the stream, there's hope for one and all. There's hope for you and me, my friend, when our backs against this wall. If there's water flowing from the stream, there's hope for one and all. If a man still does the best he can, though no one cares, if mothers rock their babes to sleep and say a little prayer, if the old car starts when the wind blows cold, way down in the fall, if there's one good spark in the falling dark, there's hope for one and all. There's hope for you and me, my friend, the backs against this wall. If there's one good spark in the falling dark, there's hope for one and all. If there's one good spark in the falling dark, there's hope for one and all. All right. Let's see.
Blowing in the wind.
Blowing the wind?
Yeah.
Let's do that. That's a good one.
I've been thinking.
Even if Joni Mitchell didn't write
Good one,
it.
Jeanette, good one. You can sing, we can all sing.
That's right.
I get reasons for not doing more of those sing-alongs at the end, but that's all right.
And it's very timely, but then one is, it's always timely,
Alrighty.
right?
We like to sing along.
How many roads must a man walk down before you call him man? How many seas must a white dove sail before she sleeps in the sand? How many times must the cannonballs fly before they're upon